In this video, we're going to show you the perfect itinerary for southern Thailand. One of the questions we get asked most is how to build the logistics to see paradise, the Andaman Sea, combining Phuket, Krabi, and the famous Phi Phi Islands. To do this trip comfortably and truly enjoy it, we recommend at least 10 days. That's why we've prepared a super complete 10-day itinerary with the best of the Thai islands, detailed day by day. If you have less time, you can focus on just one of the bases, but it would be a shame. So let's get started. When is the best time to visit southern Thailand? This is the most important tip of all. The south is split in two. This itinerary, with Phuket, Krabi, and Phi Phi, is in the Andaman Sea. The best time to visit this side is the dry season, which runs from November to April. The weather is perfect, with sunny days and a calm sea, ideal for boat trips. We strongly recommend avoiding the rainy season, from May to October. It rains a lot. It's the monsoon. The sea is rough, the water gets cloudy, and many boat trips to the islands like Maya Bay are cancelled for safety. So, how will our 10-day itinerary work? The idea is to split the trip into 3 bases to optimize your logistics and get to know each region. We will arrive via Phuket, where we'll stay for the first 4 nights. From there, we'll take the ferry to the Phi Phi Islands, where we'll sleep for 3 nights. And we'll finish the trip in Krabi, where we'll stay the last 3 nights and depart from Krabi Airport. Now, let's talk about transportation between islands. To get there, you'll take a flight from Bangkok or Chiang Mai. You will arrive at Phuket Airport, HKT, and depart from Krabi Airport, KBV. The flights are cheap, costing $30 to $60. To get between the islands, you will use ferries and speedboats. From Phuket to Phi Phi, you take the ferry from Rasada Pier. The journey takes 2 hours and costs about 500 baht. From Phi Phi to Krabi, the ferry takes 1.5 hours and costs about 450 baht. To get around inside the big islands like Phuket or the Krabi region, renting a car or a scooter is essential. The islands are large and the beaches are far apart. In Phuket, the tuk-tuks, which are red trucks, are a mafia. They are extremely expensive. A 10-minute ride from Patong to Karon can cost 300 baht. Grab, the Asian ride-hailing app, works, but it's more expensive than in Bangkok. Renting a scooter is the cheapest way, costing about 250 baht per day, but only rent if you have experience. The traffic is dangerous. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. This itinerary has 3 base cities. In Phuket, the largest island, the choice defines your trip. Patong is the party center, where Bangla Road is. The pro is the action. The con is the noise and the dirty beach. It's for young singles. Karan and Kata are neighboring beaches. More beautiful, quieter, and great for families. They are a 15-minute drive from Patong. Phuket town is charming and cheap, but it's a 30-minute drive from the beaches. On the Phi Phi Islands, the base is Phi Phi Don. The main village, Tonsai Village, is where the boat drops you off. The pro is that it's cheap and close to everything. The con is the unbearable noise from the beach parties at night. If you want luxury and peace, stay at the hotels on the north side of the island, but know that you'll depend on expensive long-tail taxi boats for everything. In Krabi, the best base by far is Ao Nang. The pro is that Ao Nang is the perfect base where all the boats for Railay, Phi Phi, and the 4 islands tour depart. It's cheaper than Phuket. The con is that Ao Nang beach itself is not pretty for swimming. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region on each of these islands. If you stay in Kata Tonsai and Ao Nang, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here on the QR code on the screen and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location, at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and another that's a bit nicer, in the same location, but a little more expensive. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The good hotels on the islands sell out many months in advance for the summer. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price. And if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account to carry money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, let's get to the day-by-day plan. Day 1. Arrival in Phuket and Patong. Arrive at Phuket Airport, HKT. Take a taxi, which will cost about 800 baht, or a Grab, to your base. We recommend Karen or Kata. Check into your hotel. In the late afternoon, take a tuk-tuk, negotiate the price well for about 200 baht, and go to Patong. Spend the early evening exploring the famous Bangla Road. This is the party street. It closes to cars and becomes a chaos of neon loud music, bars with shows, and people offering you the infamous ping pong shows. It's an attraction in itself, even if you're not going to party. For dinner, get off Bangla Road and eat at one of the seafood restaurants on the Patong waterfront. Day 2. Phuket, Big Buddha, and Phuket Town. Today, we'll explore the island. Rent a scooter or hire a Grab for the day. Start the morning by driving for about 30 minutes to the Big Buddha of Phuket. It's a gigantic Buddha statue, 45 meters high, all made of white marble. It sits on top of a hill with a spectacular view of the entire island. Entry is free, but donations are expected. Remember the dress code. You must cover your shoulders and knees. For lunch, drive to Phuket Town. Spend the afternoon exploring Phuket Old Town. It's the historic center of the island, famous for its Sino-Portuguese architecture, with charming, colorful shophouses on Thailand Road. It's great for taking photos and having a coffee. If it's a Sunday, stay for the Sunday Walking Street, a giant street market with food and crafts. Have dinner in Phuket Town. The One Chun restaurant serves authentic and delicious Thai food in a retro setting. Day 3. Phuket, Southern Beaches and Sunset. Today is for grabbing your scooter or car and exploring the most beautiful beaches in southern Phuket. Start the day at Kata Noi Beach, which is a smaller and more beautiful beach than the main Kata Beach. Then, drive to the Karen Viewpoint. It's a famous viewpoint where you get the view of the 3 beaches, Kata Noi, Kata, and Karen. Entry is free. For lunch, eat at one of the restaurants on the Kata beachfront. In the afternoon, go to Freedom Beach. This is one of the wildest and most beautiful beaches in Phuket. The logistic is difficult. You can pay for a long-tail boat from Patong, which is expensive, about 1,500 baht round trip, or park at the top and take a very steep 20-minute hike down. The beach is worth the effort. End the day watching the sunset at Promthep Cape, the southernmost point of the island. It gets very crowded, but the view is classic. Day 4. Travel to Phi Phi Islands and Viewpoint. Today, we change bases and head to Paradise. Check out of your hotel in Phuket. Take a taxi or Grab for 1 hour to Rasada Pier, where the ferries depart. Take the ferry to the Phi Phi Islands. The journey takes 2 hours and is beautiful. The ticket costs about 500 baht. Arriving at Tan Sai Pier in Phi Phi Don, you'll have to pay a 20 baht per person island entry fee. There are no cars in Phi Phi. Porters will take your luggage in wheelbarrows to your hotel. Check into your hotel. For lunch, eat at one of the simple restaurants in Tan Sai Village. In the late afternoon, prepare your legs. We're going up to the Phi Phi Viewpoint. It's a steep hike, full of steps, that takes about 30 minutes. The view from the top of the isthmus that connects the 2 parts of the island with the 2 bays is the most famous photo of Phi Phi. The ticket for the viewpoint costs 30 Thai baht. Stay for the sunset. At night, have dinner in Tan Sai Village. Day 5. Phi Phi Islands, Maya Bay and Pila Lagoon Tour. Today is the most anticipated day of the trip. We're going to see Maya Bay. The golden tip is, rent a private long-tail boat just for you and your group. It costs about 2,500 to 3,000 baht for 4 hours. And go very early. Arrange with the boatman to leave at 6 or 6:30 a.m. This way, you'll get the places empty. The first stop will be Maya Bay, the beach from the movie The Beach. Boats now dock at a pier at the back. You walk on a boardwalk and reach the beach. You'll have to pay the 400 baht per person national park fee. You cannot swim at the main beach, but the beauty of the place is surreal. Afterward, your boat will take you to Pila Lagoon. It's a spectacular emerald water lagoon surrounded by giant cliffs. The boat stops for 30 or 40 minutes for you to jump off and swim. It's the best swim of the trip. The tour also passes by the Viking Cave for photos. Return to Phi Phi Dawn in time for lunch. Day 6. Phi Phi, Monkey Beach and Shark Point. Today we'll explore the other side of Phi Phi Dawn. Rent a kayak from your hotel or on Tan Sai Beach. It costs about 100 baht per hour. Paddle for about 30 minutes across the bay to Monkey Beach. It's a beautiful little beach full of monkeys. But be warned, don't get close. They are wild, can bite, and will steal your things. In the afternoon, take a boat taxi or a short snorkeling tour to Shark Point. It's a famous spot where you can swim with dozens of small, harmless black-tip reef sharks. At night, it's party time. Go to the main beach in Tan Sai Village. Bars like Slinky Beach Bar have fire shows, electronic music on the sand, and sell the famous buckets of alcohol, which cost about 300 baht. Day 7. Travel to Krabi and Railay Beach. Say goodbye to Phi Phi. Check out and go to Tan Sai Pier. Take the ferry to Krabi, Ao Nang. The journey takes about 1.5 hours and costs about 450 baht. Arriving at the pier in Ao Nang, take a tuk-tuk or songthao to your hotel. Check in. In the afternoon, let's go to the most beautiful beach in the region. Go to the Ao Nang waterfront and take a long-tail boat. The ride to Railay Beach takes 10 minutes and costs 100 Thai baht each way. Railay is a peninsula that is only accessible by boat. The boat drops you at Railay West. Walk for 10 minutes, crossing the island to Phra Nang Beach. It's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, with giant rocks rising from the sea. Visit the Princess Cave, full of phallic offerings. Spend the late afternoon there and take the boat back to Ao Nang. For dinner, we recommend Jungle Kitchen. It's a super authentic Thai restaurant, hidden in a small street. It's very popular, so you need to book. The dishes are delicious and cost around 100 to 200 baht. Day 8. Krabi. 4 Islands Tour. Today is for another classic boat trip. Take the 4 Islands Tour. You can hire a private long-tail boat, which costs about 2,200 baht, or join a shared tour. The full-day trip takes you to 4 nearby islands. The most famous is Tup Island, which at low tide connects to another island via a white sandbar. You can walk between the islands. The tour also stops at Chicken Island, an island with a rock that looks like a chicken's head, where you'll snorkel. The final stop is at Poda Island, a beautiful island with white sand, where you'll relax for an hour. The tour includes lunch on the beach. You'll return to Ao Nang around 4 p.m. Day 9. Krabi. Tiger Cave Temple. Today is for a physical challenge. Take a grab or your scooter and drive for 30 minutes inland to Wat Tam Suya, the Tiger Cave Temple. The main attraction is the temple at the top of the mountain, with a giant golden Buddha. But to get there, you need to climb 1,237 steps. It's a very steep and strenuous climb, especially in the heat. Bring lots of water. The view from the top of the entire Krabi region is your reward. Entry is free, but donations are expected. For lunch, eat at a local restaurant at the base of the mountain. In the afternoon, return to Ao Nang and relax with a 1-hour Thai massage for 300 baht. For a farewell dinner, if you want luxury, go to the Grotto. It's the restaurant at the Rayavati Luxury Hotel on Railay. You dine inside a cave on Phra Nang Beach, with your feet in the sand. It's super romantic. A dinner costs over 3,000 Thai baht per person. Day 10. Final shopping and departure. On your last day, enjoy the morning relaxing at Ao Nang Beach or doing some last-minute souvenir shopping. Buy the famous elephant pants and beachwear from the shops on the waterfront. Depending on your flight time, have lunch and then take a taxi or a shuttle bus, which costs 150 baht to Krabi Airport, KBV. The drive takes 40 minutes. From there, catch your flight back home or to Bangkok. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots like the boat tours to the islands can be fully booked. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the best price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for the boat tour to Maya Bay and the Phi Phi Islands, the 4 Islands tour in Krabi, the ferries between Phuket and Phi Phi, and tickets for the shows in Phuket, all at the best price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. About travel insurance. Essential and mandatory to enter Thailand because of the yellow fever vaccine. You must have the international certificate. We never travel, especially to Asia, without one. We use a price comparator that always finds the insurance at half the price. We'll leave the link in the description. For those who will rent a car, the most important tip is to book in advance online using a price comparator. It's always much cheaper, and you guarantee your car or scooter. We'll leave the link to the comparator we use in the description. Quick shopping tips. Southern Thailand is not a major shopping hub. The focus here is on beach shopping. You'll find beachwear and the famous elephant pants. In Phuket, the Yung Ceylon Mall in Patong is the largest. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and like the video for more tips. And how much does it cost to eat in Southern Thailand? It's more expensive than the north, like Chiang Mai, but still very cheap. A Big Mac combo costs 150 baht. A Chang beer costs 80 baht. The golden tip is to eat street food at the night markets. A pad thai costs 40 to 60 baht. A mid-range dinner costs 300 to 400 baht per person. And what to do at night? The night is buzzing. In Phuket, the party capital is Patong. Bangla Road is a chaos of neon and bars. In the Phi Phi Islands, the party is on the Tan Sai Village beach, with fire shows and alcohol buckets. Krabi, Ao Nang, is much quieter, with reggae bars. And if you're traveling with children, the islands are a fantastic destination for kids. Phuket is the best island. It has Phuket Fantasia, a cultural theme park with an 1,800 baht ticket, and the Andamanda Water Park. The beaches of Kata and Karan are great for families. And to combine your trip, this is already a great combination. The most obvious combination is with the rest of Thailand. You'll need to take a 1-hour flight from Krabi or Phuket to Bangkok, or a 90-minute flight to Chiang Mai. You can also go to Langkawi, Malaysia, by ferry. If you liked this detailed Southern Thailand itinerary, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in the comments. Thank you very much and have a great trip.